I want to talk to you today about something powerful, something that can truly change your life, and it's simple. It's not about changing your circumstances, your job, or even the people around you. No, today I want to focus on something that has the power to shape your destiny, and that's how you talk to yourself. Now, I know life can be tough. You've got challenges, struggles, maybe even doubts, but I want to challenge you. Just for the next 3 days, talk to yourself like you're your own biggest cheerleader. Speak words of encouragement, positivity, and faith over your life. Say, I'm strong, I'm capable, and I'm destined for greatness. Let your words shift the atmosphere around you, and I promise you, you'll start to see things in a whole new light. Speaking with confidence is not just about how we present ourselves to others, but also how we communicate with ourselves. It's an inner dialogue that shapes the way we approach challenges, obstacles, and opportunities in our lives. When we affirm our worth and abilities daily, we're making a powerful decision to rise above self-doubt, limiting beliefs, and the negative chatter that can hold us back. Confidence doesn't come naturally to everyone, and sometimes we have to actively work at building it. But by speaking positively and affirming our value every day, we're setting the stage for success in every aspect of life. The first step in speaking with confidence is to recognize that you are worthy of all the good things life has to offer. Too often we are conditioned to believe that confidence is a trait reserved for a select few. Those who are naturally extroverted, those who have achieved something great, or those who possess some special gift. But the truth is, confidence is a mindset that anyone can cultivate. It's a choice, and it begins with affirming to ourselves that we are enough, just as we are. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone, not even to yourself. You are inherently valuable, and acknowledging that every single day can have a profound impact on your overall sense of confidence. Affirming your worth goes beyond just thinking it. It's about speaking it into existence. Words are powerful. The things we say to ourselves have the power to shape our reality. And when we consistently speak with conviction, we reinforce the belief that we are capable, strong, and deserving of success. When you wake up in the morning, instead of starting your day with negative thoughts or doubts, try speaking to yourself like a friend who believes in you completely. Say things like, I am enough. I am worthy of success, or I am capable of handling whatever comes my way today. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but over time, this positive self-talk will become second nature. One of the most effective ways to build confidence is by focusing on what you can do rather than on what you can't. Every day presents new challenges, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the obstacles ahead. But when you shift your focus to your strengths, your talents, and your past successes, you begin to realize that you have everything you need to overcome anything life throws at you. Remember the times in the past when you achieved something you didn't think was possible. Remind yourself of the skills and qualities that have helped you succeed in the past. By focusing on your abilities, you increase your self-esteem and encourage yourself to take on new challenges with confidence. Sometimes we are our own harshest critics. We get stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism, constantly questioning our choices and abilities. This inner critic can be debilitating. But the good news is that we have the power to quiet that voice. Instead of listening to the negative messages that tell us we're not good enough or that we're bound to fail, we can replace them with empowering affirmations that remind us of our strength and potential. Each time a negative thought arises, counter it with a positive one. For example, if you find yourself thinking, I'll never be able to do this, replace that thought with, I am fully capable of figuring this out step by step. With time, you'll retrain your mind to automatically turn to affirming thoughts instead of self-doubt. Another key aspect of speaking with confidence is taking ownership of your abilities. Too often, we downplay our strengths, as though acknowledging them makes us arrogant or boastful. But confidence is not about being arrogant. It's about recognizing and owning what makes you unique. When you take ownership of your abilities, you stop seeking external validation. You no longer need others to tell you that you're good enough because you already know it. This internal validation is what truly propels you forward. When you acknowledge your value, you can walk into any room with your head held high, knowing that you have something to offer. Affirming your worth daily is also about setting clear intentions for your life. When you speak with confidence, you are actively telling yourself that you are ready for whatever comes next. Whether you're pursuing a career goal, improving your relationships, or tackling personal growth, speaking positively about your journey creates momentum. The more you speak confidently about your goals, the more likely you are to take action towards achieving them. It's not enough to just hope for success. You must believe in your ability to make it happen. And speaking affirmatively about your goals sets that belief in motion. Consistency is key when it comes to affirming your worth and abilities. Confidence isn't built overnight. It's the result of daily practice. The more you speak positively to yourself, the more it becomes ingrained in your thought patterns. Over time, you'll notice that your internal dialogue is more supportive and encouraging. Rather than waiting for outside circumstances to change, you'll start to see that the power to shape your reality lies within you. Each day is a new opportunity to speak with confidence and reinforce the belief that you are capable of achieving great things. As you continue to affirm your worth, you may start to notice a shift in how others respond to you. When you believe in your own value, you project that confidence outward, and others are more likely to recognize and respect it. People are drawn to those who exude self-assurance because it signals strength, resilience, and the ability to handle challenges with grace. It's not about being perfect, but about trusting that you can navigate life's ups and downs with confidence, knowing that you are equipped to handle whatever comes your way. It's important to remember that affirming your worth is not about inflating your ego or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about being honest with yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. Confidence comes from knowing your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, and accepting yourself as you are without judgment or criticism. When you speak to yourself with confidence, you're giving yourself permission to show up in the world as your authentic self. When you make a habit of speaking with confidence and affirming your worth and abilities every day, you start to change not only the way you see yourself, but also the way you interact with the world. Instead of shrinking back from opportunities, you'll approach them with a sense of excitement and anticipation, knowing that you have everything you need to succeed. You'll stop doubting your potential and start trusting in your ability to create the life you desire. In the end, speaking with confidence is a practice, one that requires dedication, consistency, and a belief in your own worth. By affirming your value every day, you can silence the inner critic, boost your self-esteem, and step into each day with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. So, speak to yourself like you would speak to your best friend, encouraging, uplifting, and always affirming your strength, your worth, and your incredible potential. Shifting your mindset is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward transforming your life. It's the difference between seeing obstacles as insurmountable walls or viewing them as stepping stones for growth. Many of us are conditioned to focus on the problems we face, whether they're personal, professional, or emotional. Our minds naturally gravitate toward the negative, often amplifying the challenges and obstacles we encounter. But what if we could shift our focus? What if, instead of allowing problems to dominate our thoughts, we chose to focus on the solutions, the possibilities, and the opportunities that lie ahead? A mindset shift like this doesn't happen overnight, but with practice, it can completely change the way we approach life. One of the key aspects of shifting your mindset is learning to control your thoughts. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. They have the ability to shape our emotions, our actions, and ultimately our experiences. When we allow ourselves to get lost in negative thinking, we give those thoughts control over us. We start to believe the worst case scenarios, and before we know it, we're trapped in a cycle of anxiety, fear, and doubt. However, when we choose to focus on positive thoughts, we take back control. We can redirect our attention to the things we can be grateful for, the opportunities that are available, and the strength we have within us to overcome challenges. By consciously choosing to focus on the positive, we begin to train our brains to look for solutions instead of problems. The first step in shifting your mindset is becoming aware of the negative patterns of thinking that may be holding you back. Often, we don't even realize how much our thoughts are skewed toward the negative. We're so used to the constant stream of worry, doubt, and fear that we don't stop to question it. But awareness is the first step to change. Start paying attention to the thoughts that pop into your head throughout the day. Are they focused on what's going wrong, or are they solutions-oriented? Do you catch yourself worrying about things that haven't even happened yet? Or do you focus on what you can do to improve your current situation? The more you observe your thoughts, the more you can begin to reframe them. Once you become aware of your negative thoughts, the next step is to challenge them. Negative thinking often comes from our fears and insecurities. We fear failure, rejection, or the unknown, and these fears manifest as negative thoughts. However, fear is often based on assumptions and not reality. For example, you may worry about a presentation at work, thinking, I'm going to mess this up, or I'm not good enough. But when you challenge that thought, you realize it's not based on any facts, just your own doubts. Ask yourself, what's the evidence for this thought? Have I failed in the past? Or am I just anticipating failure based on fear? By questioning your negative thoughts, you can begin to see them for what they are: false beliefs that only hold you back. Instead of focusing on the negative, try shifting your attention to what you can control. There will always be aspects of life that are outside of our control. Unexpected setbacks, changes, or challenges. But the one thing we always have control over is our mindset. When you focus on what you can control, you take away the power that problems have over you. You stop dwelling on what's going wrong and start asking yourself, what can I do to move forward? What are the next steps I can take to improve my situation? This shift in focus immediately makes you feel more empowered and capable. Instead of feeling helpless or overwhelmed by problems, you begin to feel like an active participant in your own life. Another important part of shifting your mindset is developing a sense of gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's not working in your life, but when you shift your attention to what is working, everything changes. Gratitude helps you see the good in your life, even when things aren't perfect. By making a habit of acknowledging what you're grateful for each day, you reprogram your brain to focus on the positive. This doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or pretending everything is fine when it's not. It means recognizing that even in the midst of struggles, there are still things to be thankful for. Gratitude helps to create a sense of abundance, and when you focus on abundance, you attract more positive experiences into your life. One of the best ways to shift your mindset is to practice positive affirmations. Words have an incredible impact on our thoughts and beliefs. When you repeat positive affirmations, you rewire your brain to believe in your own abilities, your worth, and your potential. Affirmations are a powerful tool for focusing on positivity rather than problems. Start each day by affirming something positive about yourself or your situation. It could be something simple like, I am capable of overcoming challenges. Or, I trust that everything is working out for my good. These affirmations set a positive tone for the day and help you shift your focus toward the solutions and opportunities ahead. Another aspect of shifting your mindset is learning to reframe your challenges. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, try to see them as opportunities for growth. Every problem you encounter holds a lesson. If you're going through a difficult time, instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Try asking, what can I learn from this experience? Challenges are often the catalyst for personal development. They push us outside our comfort zones, forcing us to grow in ways we might not have otherwise. When you begin to see problems as opportunities for growth, you stop fearing them and start embracing them as part of your journey. Shifting your mindset also requires you to stop comparing yourself to others. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison, especially with social media showcasing everyone's successes and highlights. But when you compare yourself to others, you're taking the focus off of your own journey and putting it on someone else's. Instead of focusing on where others are in their lives, shift your attention to where you are and what you can do to move forward. Your path is unique to you, and comparing it to someone else's only robs you of the joy in your own progress. Remember, the only person you need to compete with is yourself. Strive to be a better version of you, not someone else. When you focus on positivity, you start to see the possibilities instead of the limitations. Every day becomes an opportunity to grow, learn, and move closer to your goals. You stop allowing problems to dictate your mood or your actions, and instead you take control of your perspective. The more you practice this mindset shift, the easier it becomes to focus on the positive even when life presents challenges. The truth is, problems will always be a part of life, but how we respond to them is what makes all the difference. A mindset focused on positivity isn't about ignoring difficulties. It's about choosing to focus on what you can control, what you can learn, and what you can create in the face of adversity. Embracing self-belief is one of the most transformative decisions you can make in your life. It's the foundation upon which success, confidence, and resilience are built. So many of us limit ourselves by doubting our abilities and constantly questioning whether we are capable of achieving the things we desire. But the truth is, self-belief is not about being perfect or knowing all the answers. It's about having faith in your own potential and trusting that you are capable of overcoming challenges, growing from setbacks, and achieving greatness, no matter how big or small that greatness may be. Self-belief starts with recognizing the power you have within yourself. Often, we look outside ourselves for validation, whether from our peers, family, or society. We allow the opinions and expectations of others to define our self-worth. But the key to true self-belief is realizing that you don't need anyone else's approval to know that you are valuable, capable, and worthy of success. The most powerful source of belief comes from within. When you truly believe in yourself, you stop waiting for permission from the world and start taking action based on your own internal conviction. One of the first steps in embracing self-belief is recognizing the impact of your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. They determine how you see yourself and how you approach challenges. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not deserving of success, then you'll start to act in alignment with those beliefs. On the other hand, when you choose to believe in your abilities, when you affirm to yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, you begin to attract opportunities and experiences that align with those beliefs. It's not about being overly confident or arrogant. It's about trusting that you have the ability to learn, adapt, and grow. Believing in yourself also means trusting that you have the resources within you to tackle the challenges life throws at you. Challenges are inevitable. Life is full of twists and turns, and you will face obstacles along the way. However, when you trust in your own abilities, you approach these challenges with a sense of resilience and determination. Instead of being overwhelmed or discouraged, you see challenges as opportunities to grow. You understand that each setback is not a sign of failure, but rather a lesson that will bring you closer to achieving your goals. The more you embrace self-belief, the more confident you become in your ability to navigate through adversity and emerge stronger on the other side. It's also important to remember that self-belief isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. We all have moments of doubt, and we all experience failure at some point in our lives. In fact, failure is often a crucial part of the journey toward success. Embracing self-belief means understanding that failure doesn't define you, it refines you. When you believe in yourself, you view mistakes not as evidence that you're incapable, but as stepping stones toward improvement. Each time you fall, you rise stronger and wiser. Self-belief allows you to get back up after a setback, knowing that you are capable of trying again, learning from the experience, and continuing forward. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate self-belief is to reflect on past achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Every accomplishment, every challenge you've overcome, every goal you've reached, these are all evidence of your ability to achieve greatness. Reflecting on your past successes helps reinforce the belief that you are capable. It's easy to get caught up in what you haven't done yet or what you still want to achieve, but taking the time to acknowledge how far you've come can give you the boost you need to keep going. When you remember the obstacles you've already overcome, you realize that you have faced difficulties before and emerged victorious. This is the power of self-belief. Recognizing that you have already proven yourself capable in many ways. Another important aspect of embracing self-belief is letting go of the fear of judgment or criticism. Many of us hold ourselves back because we're afraid of what others will think or say. We worry that we won't be good enough or that others will criticize us for our choices. But the truth is, no one else's opinion matters more than your own. When you believe in yourself, you stop seeking external validation and start trusting your own judgment. You understand that you don't need to live up to anyone else's expectations. Your path is unique to you, and the only person you need to prove anything to is yourself. Letting go of the fear of judgment frees you to take risks, try new things, and pursue your dreams with confidence. Self-belief also involves being kind to yourself. Many times, we are our own harshest critics. We are quick to point out our flaws and shortcomings, but slow to acknowledge our strengths and successes. To truly embrace self-belief, you must learn to treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer to a close friend. Speak to yourself with encouragement and support. When you make a mistake, don't berate yourself. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and it's an opportunity for growth. Treat yourself with love and understanding, and this will help foster the self-belief you need to keep moving forward. Building self-belief also requires surrounding yourself with people who support and uplift you. While true self-belief comes from within, having a positive support system can play a significant role in reinforcing that belief. Seek out people who believe in you, encourage you, and push you to become the best version of yourself. The energy of those around you can either lift you up or drag you down. When you're surrounded by positivity and support, it becomes easier to believe in yourself and pursue your goals without hesitation. You don't have to do it alone. Let the support of others help strengthen your belief in yourself. A critical component of embracing self-belief is taking action. It's easy to sit back and wait for the perfect moment to take a leap or to procrastinate because of self-doubt. But self-belief is about trusting that you are capable even when things aren't perfect. It's about taking small steps toward your goals even when you don't have all the answers. Action breeds confidence. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Every step, no matter how small, is evidence that you are moving forward. And this builds momentum. When you act on your belief in yourself, you begin to see results. And those results further reinforce your self-belief. Finally, embracing self-belief is about trusting the process and having patience with yourself. Not everything happens overnight. Success, growth, and achievement take time. There will be moments when progress feels slow and doubts may arise. But when you believe in yourself, you trust that the journey is just as important as the destination. You understand that setbacks are part of the process and that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace the journey with confidence, knowing that each day brings you one step closer to your goals. Trust in your ability to stay the course even when things don't go as planned. When you embrace self-belief, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. You begin to see that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. With trust in your abilities, there is no dream too big, no goal too far out of reach. You are capable of achieving greatness, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to believe in yourself and take the steps necessary to turn your dreams into reality.